the way we wanted to make a game was not all about kind of your Twitch skills, your game playing ability. The social skills that any player can have is kind of as important.
Oh yeah, right? Definitely. I mean, and they're skills you use every day in life. One of our aims was we want people to talk to each other or communicate in a more natural way.
Yeah, and because of the fact you're putting players together, whether they're strangers or friends, but then they're in another world and there's going to be other crews and their adventures, it was always going to be like this watchable, shareable experience, right?
Right from the start, it was at the heart of our thinking. It's like, we're going to add this element. How does the players operating the ship, how does that become kind of a watchable, shareable thing? Or how do each of these kind of like emergent kind of pieces of the game, kind of all the different combinations of how they could fit together? It creates interesting scenarios between not only the crew themselves, but between different crews on different ships.
Yeah, and so I remember we had our kind of pitch, our vision, and we put together a really small prototype team. We road mapped out the kind of key areas that we thought over about 4 months, 5 months, and then we had Phil Spencer come over, we had Kudo Sonoda, some other members of the kind of Xbox leadership team, and we sat down and we pitched them the game, didn't we? Like we did it in 3 kind of sections. We pitched them the game, that's the first section, and they were like, oh cool, look, this sounds exciting. And then we were like, now you're going to play it.
Yeah, that was our ace in the hole. It was like, it's either going to go spectacularly right or that'll be it, no more pirates.
Yeah, so. But we felt so strongly about it, and even though like visually it wasn't the most arresting experience, the prototype, right? It was all about that gameplay experience, and we felt so strongly about it from even those early stories we had had. And then we had the idea of actually recording the play session, and we didn't even tell them, that was the beauty. No. So they, like, all of the monitors had tiny little cameras on the top, and we felt so strongly that whatever happened, that we could then edit a story out of it and send them that story and be like, hey, here's the first ever story from Sea of Thieves, and you guys were in it.
And we gave them no instruction whatsoever.
No instructions
literally just
at all.
Sit down, this is one crew, this is another, off you go.
Are you sure it's down here?
Yeah, it's down here somewhere. Hey!
Put some pants on.
Blood that time.
Whoa! Oh.
Okay. Oh, coconut tree. Okay. Oh, coconut tree.
Somebody throw Kudo off. Leave him. See? He's doing it again.
Don't tell them what to do. I saw what the heck.
We got him now. His back's to us. Go. Oh, he hit me.
Going towards E3 2016, obviously we did that fan visit, right, where we invited the fans into the studio to watch them play Sea of Thieves for the first time, and in our broadcast lab, to have all of us gathered outside watching the screens.
There was a lot of cross fingers.
Yeah,
like,
just like,
are they going to like it? Is it going to work?
But we were all gathered around there watching all the monitors that were showing all the feeds and stuff, and just watching like the first 5-10 minutes of people just figuring out what to do. Some of them were just running around the island, but as people then discovered the ship and then they discovered kind of how to get the ship sailing, all of the hopes and dreams I think we've ever had about that sense of discovery that players will have, and that it is actually really interesting to watch people kind of do that, like to learn them, to find things and learn things. And
completely surprised how fast that knowledge kind of, and obviously the crew were helping each other. It's like, oh, come over here, this is how you do this.
Yeah, and we've had loads of interest from content creators, like video creators.
We're getting this kind of increasing amount of creators that can kind of help shape our roadmap and kind of what features we had at what point.
I think we have to think of games like that these days, right? It's not just about the player, it's about the viewer too. Like, they're both an audience, and they're both people that kind of have a say in it.
Just a different form of entertainment, whether you're playing the game or watching the game. There's huge scope for what we could do in that area. There's millions of players out there, or millions of viewers that want to watch players.
Yeah, and so looking forward from now, obviously we've done E3, we did a bunch of streams there, right? We did some on Mixer with co-streaming, we did some from our show floor as well with like a bunch of people. The Angry Joe stream was amazing.
Yeah,
like
the video,
one of
the best ones we've had so far.
Yeah, it really was. Like if you could encapsulate what's great about Sea of Thieves in a half hour, just video, that was it, right? It was like, I remember watching it live and thinking, wow, what an amazing kind of session this is. But in our technical alpha, we've got tens of thousands of players in there. We've got about 250,000 or more than that signed up to the Insider program, a lot waiting to get in. But they're all kind of asking that, when can we lift the NDA? When can we stream? When can we create stories, right? And, I think our answer to that is be patient. Like we know that is going to be a really important step for us on this project, right? And we have to use it at the right time, because because all of those players like are going to have fantastic stories, and there's like, but I think we want to wait for the game to get even richer, because if we allow our players to start streaming the game too early, everyone who's not in is going to get really frustrated that they can watch this and there's these great stories and then they'll be like, why can't I get in? And I don't think that's right. So I think we'll have kind of a measured approach to when we do streams. If it's from events or it's, if we have people visiting the studio, we might do some stuff then. But, it will be staggered and it will be leading up to when we want everybody to then just kind of release their stories upon the world, right? And it's really hard for me to kind of, to say that and to hold back on that, because that's the thing I'm looking forward to, I think, most, because I genuinely believe the variety of the stories and of what players are going to get up to is going to lead to this game taking off, and that's going to be how this game succeeds, because we don't know what's going to happen, and we're going to be wanting to watch it as much as everybody else out there, right?
Yeah, definitely. So we'll be looking for another job.
Hey, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed what you just saw, then please like and subscribe to our channel and check out some more of our weekly videos. And if you're interested in the game's development, then click the link down here and join our Insider program for a chance to play the game early. Don't worry, I'll just wait here.